Hi, Cheryl here, and I am bringing back an oldie but a goodie, the Dragon Scale bracelet, but I'm going to be showing you how to do it on the Monster Tail loom. This is for all my Monster Tail loomers out there. This was a request from them, so I'm going to show you how to do it on that loom. I'm going to do a 5-pin one, which gives a nice pretty detail on both sides, as you can see here. And I'm doing this with my Lucky Loom bands, because I always get asked about my bands. And you can see it gives a pretty pattern. It gives us the two different colors on each side, doing it on the 5 pins. So we're going to get started on the Monster Tail loom. I'm going to do the same colors as I did in my sample, the green and the blue. So let me get them out. And I'm using the Rainbow Loom upgraded hook for this. I really like this hook. I was using a crochet hook for the longest time, but now that I have this hook, I'm using just it. Alright, you're going to start out at the end with the red arrow. You're going to put a band over that end, twist it 2 times, and put it on the next pin. You're going to skip over to 3rd pin, put a band on it, twist it 2 times, and put it on the next pin over. Then I'm changing colors, and I'm going to put a pin on, put a band on, twist it 2 times, and put it on the pin beside it. And I'm going to do the same thing with this pin here, twist it 2 times, and put it on the end pin. So I'm using the whole rounded side of the Monster Tail loom now. So this is our starting pattern. And I'm ready to start hooking now. And you're pulling up and over to the back, just like you do with all of the Dragon Scale patterns. And you notice I'm holding it behind, so that when I pull it up and over, I'm not pulling everything off of the pin. Then you're going to push everything down. Okay. And now from here out, you're not twisting. I'm going to start with the green row now. And I'm going to pull the greens up and over. And like I've been, I'm holding these so that I'm not pulling everything over. It's very easy to pull these off the loom, so you have to be careful that you don't. And in the beginning, you don't have anything down here to hold on to, so you're holding them from behind. So you see I'm sticking my finger down in here behind and holding them in place as I pull them up and over. Push everything down. Now I'm alternating to the next color, which is my blue. I'm going to pull the blue up and over, still holding it behind. Excuse me, the green up and over the blue. And at the end it's blue over blue. Push everything down. And from here on out, I'm just alternating between the 2 colors. This really is a quick bracelet to make. It's one of the nice things about it. And as you saw in my sample, you get a really pretty bracelet out of it. I like the laciness of the Dragon Scale bracelets. If you notice when you look at my different bracelets, I like lacy bracelets as opposed to tight bracelets. Most of the ones I've designed are lacier bracelets. So now I'm putting the blue on. Still continuing to hold these in the back until I start getting enough at the bottom. Once I get enough coming out the bottom, I'm going to start pulling it down from the bottom. Now I'm pulling the green over the blue, and at the end I'm going to pull the blue over the blue. See if we have enough to come down here. Yep, I think we do now. Alright, now I'm going to put the green on. And since I'm holding it at the bottom, that just keeps everything in place for me. And you're going to find what's comfortable for you as far as holding these. Find what works best for you. There's no set rule on how to do this. All that's important is that you remember you're going to want to hold them somehow. And then I give it a tug. And I'm going to switch to the blue. You're just switching back and forth between both. Push it down. Pull the green over it. Yep. At the end it's blue over blue. Pull it down. Put the green on. As you can see, it comes out pretty quick. I'm already getting some bracelet to it, which is another thing I like about the Dragon Seal pattern, is that it's a quick pattern. It doesn't take a long time to get a bracelet out of it. I'm not a patient person, so I like a quick bracelet. I don't like the bracelets you have to work for hours just to get a little bit out of. So now we do the blue. Pull the green over the blue. Blue over the blue at the end. Pull everything down. Then we're on the green. Oh. Got some bracelets showing now. Give it a tug down and add our blue. Ring. Pull it down. So as you can see, this is a pretty easy one to do. Hopefully that you've got the knack of it. I think it's the hardest thing about this one is just not pulling it off the pegs. That's the biggest challenge, I believe, on this one, is to not pull it up and over the pegs when you're pulling the bands over it. If you're going to put it aside, I recommend that you put your next bands on and don't pull them over so you can keep your place. That way you don't have to worry about not knowing which place you're going to put on next. Oh, we need some green bands. See how long we have it now. I think I've done enough of this that you should have the hang of it. If you don't, rewind and watch some more. And I'm going to pause and finish this off and show you how to take it off of the loom. Okay, I've got this just about finished. And I'm going to show you how to take this off then. As you can see, it gives you a nice stretchy bracelet. I really like how the sides turn out on this with these bands. So I'm going to show you how to take this off. So let's focus in here. I think this is long enough for my wrist now. Let's see. Yeah, that should be good. Alright. So you're going to take your two sides off and move them in one peg. You can do this with your hook or with your fingers, whatever's easier. So I took it off of this peg and moved it in. I'm just going to use my fingers to do this one. Take it off one, moved it over from here to here, and then I'm going to pull the bottom band over the top, bottom band over the top, and then I'm going to move them, this one in one, and then this one in one, so that everything is piled on this middle peg. And then I'm going to take this bottom one and pull it up over the top. So you end up with two bands, and I'm going to hook them and pull everything off with them. So they give you a nice little finished look at the end. And then I'm going to put my clip through them and clip to the other side. So let me grab a clip. I don't have any green. They used to have green in these clips. I don't know why they don't have green anymore. I'm going to have to ask them. So I'm going to clip it with my clip and then go around to the other side and take it through both sides. If you can't get a whole bunch of bands, if you don't have a Q-clip, just grab like one band from each side here. And I'm going to lock it in place. And I am done my dragon scale on the Munster tail. So if you have any questions about this bracelet, please let me know. And I hope you enjoyed my tutorial, and thanks for watching.